20 facts on Japanese culture you probably never knew. Good table manners are highly regarded in Japanese culture, and correctly using chopsticks is an important part of polite dining. Bowing, known as sojiki, is the traditional form of greeting in Japan. However, bowing can also be used to indicate gratitude, congratulate, apology. In Japanese homes, there's typically an area inside the front door, known as janken, where people swap their shoes for house slippers. Going to the bathroom involves changing slippers again, as cleanliness is an inherent part of Japanese culture. One of Japan's best-known cultural exports, anime, is popular on a global scale. Anime refers to Japanese animation that's either hand-drawn or created digitally. There are lots of interesting dining traditions in Japan, but slurping noodles has to be one of the most fun. Sushi isn't just one of Japan's most popular dishes, it's loved all over the globe. If you want to embrace Japanese culture, it's worth perfecting the way you eat it. Most frequently associated with sumo wrestlers, shankonabe is a traditional Japanese stew, packed with fish, vegetables, meat, and tofu. This high-calorie dish is eaten daily by sumo wrestlers. Visitors to onsens, or hot springs baths, are required to bathe naked in Japan. At a rate of almost 100%, Japan's literacy rate is one of the highest in the world. This is largely thanks to the country's excellent education system, which is compulsory at the levels of elementary and junior high school. Every year, incorrectly prepared fugu causes food poisoning in Japan. Fugu, Japan's toxic blowfish, is one of the most lethal natural products on the planet. Health is important to Japanese culture, and the country's tradition of morning exercise reflects that. Radio Taiso, introduced by Emperor Hirohito, is a radio exercise program that's been broadcast daily since 1928. Seiza, which means sitting with your legs folded underneath you, is the traditional way to sit on Japanese tatami floors. When you suffer from a cold or hay fever in Japan, it's polite to wear a mask. In Japan, a bath at home is for relaxation rather than for cleaning. So Japanese people do not use soap in their baths. Instead, they shower first and then soak in the bath afterwards. Walking down the street while eating is not acceptable in Japan. So you'll sometimes see people standing by vending machines, finishing their drink or snack. Meanwhile, smoking while walking is illegal in many areas. Although tea is a huge part of Japanese culture, the nation is also known for its love of high-quality Jamaican coffee. About 70% of Jamaica's exported Blue Mountain coffee goes to Japan. Ajish, which translates as performing artist in English, is a traditional female entertainer. Although surprisingly, the first geisha were men. The Japanese consider it impolite to pour your own drink at dinner parties. So it's best to pour everyone else's drinks and then wait for someone else to pour yours. Japanese restaurants often give customers a moist towel, known as oshibori, to clean their hands before eating. Depending on the season, the towel will be cold or hot. For most Japanese people, non-verbal communication is an important part of social interactions. In Japan, facial expressions, tone of voice, and body language are all seen as influential on the tone of a conversation.